Have you ever had one of those moments where everything just clicked? When time slipped by unnoticed? When the task felt effortless, like it was happening through you, as if the universe aligned perfectly and you were exactly where you were meant to be? That, my friend, is called flow. Living life often feels like navigating a river. Some days, the waters are calm and predictable. Other days, you're caught in wild, swirling currents. But one thing never changes: the river flows. In psychology, this powerful state of complete immersion in what you're doing has a name: flow. It's when your mind, body, and energy synchronize fully with the present moment. And here's the good news. This isn't a rare gift reserved for geniuses, artists, or monks meditating in mountaintops. Flow is available to all of us, including you. Today, I'll walk you through the 8 principles of flow and how applying them can elevate your performance, your clarity, and even your joy. So, take a deep breath and let's begin the journey. The first principle is clarity of goals. Imagine a ship leaving the harbor with no destination. Every gust of wind feels overwhelming. Every current pulls it off course. That's exactly what life feels like when we move without clear direction. But the moment you know where you're going, your decisions become sharper. Distractions fade. And even when life throws you off path, it's easier to find your way back. Take Marina, a graphic designer who dreams of becoming a creative director. She didn't just wait for the right opportunity to magically show up. She set 3 clear goals: enroll in an advanced branding course, seek mentorship from a senior director, and create a theme portfolio to showcase her vision. These goals are like lighthouses in the fog, always guiding her home. So ask yourself, what are your 3 lighthouses right now? The second principle is total concentration. We live in a world of noise, notifications, endless tabs, multitasking madness. Trying to focus today is like trying to hear a whisper in the middle of a construction site. But real concentration isn't just about willpower. It's about creating an environment where only the essential remains. Carlos is a programmer who struggled for years with mental fatigue. Then he made a small but powerful shift. He began working in focused 40-minute blocks, followed by 10-minute active breaks, stretching, deep breathing, or simply walking away from the screen. He put his phone in airplane mode, kept only one browser tab open, and always used the same instrumental playlist. That became his ritual, and his brain learned this is the signal to enter flow. You can create your own ritual too, lighting a candle, playing a specific sound, taking one mindful breath. Your brain responds to signals. It's waiting for you to say, let's go deep. The third principle is loss of self-consciousness. This is when you stop thinking about what you're doing and become one with the doing. You're not writing. The writing is moving through you. You're not dancing. The dance is expressing itself through your body. Laura is a dance teacher. Before her online classes, she does a quick 60-second meditation. Eyes closed, body grounded, attention on the breath. This helps her let go of fear, pressure, and overthinking. And when the camera starts rolling, she doesn't perform, she flows. Her students learn not just from her technique, but from her presence. The more you immerse yourself, the quieter your inner critic becomes. And in that silence, your real voice emerges. The fourth principle, distorted sense of time. Have you ever started something and then suddenly hours have flown by, or been so engaged that you didn't even notice your phone buzzing? That's because when you're in flow, the brain shifts gears. It stops tracking time. It stops analyzing. It simply is. Children do this naturally. Ever watched a child building something with Legos for hours? They're not watching the clock. They're fully alive in the moment. As adults, we can recreate this. Try carving out untouchable blocks in your schedule, 2-hour chunks with no meetings, no emails, no interruptions. Don't use time as a cage. Use it as a portal. Because the goal isn't to have more time. It's to live more deeply inside each minute you already have. The fifth principle is direct feedback. When you do something and get an immediate response, it guides you. You adjust. You grow. You evolve. It's like dancing. You respond to rhythm, the beat, the movement, the music. Joao is a guitarist. He uses a loop station pedal to record short riffs, listen back instantly, and improve on the spot. This real-time feedback speeds up his learning and strengthens his passion. And the same applies to your work. Instead of writing an entire report before asking for feedback, try sharing just one paragraph. Instead of planning the next 3 months in detail, test the first 3 days and adapt as you go. Flow thrives in this dance of action and response. So, are you listening to what life is telling you? Now we move into the sixth principle, the balance between challenge and skill. Imagine walking across a tightrope. If it's too close to the ground, it's boring. If it's too high for your current skill, it's terrifying. But somewhere in the middle, just slightly above your comfort zone, is where magic happens. That's flow. Anna is passionate about chess. She plays against bots that are just a bit stronger than she is. Not too easy, not too hard, just enough to stretch her abilities. You can use a simple 1 to 10 scale to measure this. If something feels like a 1 to 3, too easy, add complexity. If it feels like an 8 to 10, overwhelming, break it into smaller parts or upskill before proceeding. Flow lives at the edge of your current self, calling you to grow without drowning you in fear. The seventh principle is personal control. Now, don't confuse this with controlling everything around you. That's impossible. But you can control how you respond to what happens. And that's where true power lies. Rita was leading a team project when suddenly everything changed. New deadlines, new demands. Instead of panicking, she paused. She used the 3 R's. Recognize when you're feeling out of control. Reflect on what triggered it. And redirect your energy toward what you can influence. You don't need to control the storm. You just need to hold the wheel. And finally, the 8th principle. The reward is the process itself. We live in a world obsessed with outcomes, with arriving, with winning. But flow teaches us that the real gold lies in doing. When you're truly engaged, the act itself becomes its own reward. Pedro started a small garden. Instead of waiting months for the flowers to bloom, he took pictures of the growth every week. He celebrated every new leaf, every bud, every little win. And he found joy not in the harvest, but in the tending. You can do the same. Celebrate the email sent, the small idea written down, the simple action taken. Joy is not at the finish line. It's in every step you take, if you're present enough to feel it. So, if you want to transform your days, your habits, your entire way of living, don't wait for the perfect moment. Choose just one principle from today, one, and apply it now. Tomorrow, choose another. And as the days pass, you'll feel something shift. You're no longer swimming against the current. You're flowing with it. Flow doesn't make you faster. It makes you lighter. It doesn't force results. It unlocks joy. And suddenly, life becomes less about effort and more about harmony. If this message brought you clarity or calm, leave a like, share it with someone who could use this flow, And don't forget to subscribe to the Spirit Light, where we explore timeless wisdom, inner peace, and the art of living with soul. Subscribe for more light. And until next time, stay present, stay open, and keep flowing.